Hello and welcome, my name is Ajaxpost and yes, we're back in Transport Fever 2 on the Island Hub. Our long play series which has been going for a little while now, so it's good to be back and see what a mess we've managed to achieve and if we can find ways out of doing it. We are currently at our Ajaxpost freight hub. As you can see, very busy and lots of things going on. And why am I not starting in the no UI mode? Because we're about to turn into 1980 and there you go, lots of exciting new vehicles turning up. Ship, a taxi, yellow and lamp, oh I say, and some trains that looks like electric I think. Yeah, whatever that is, that, lots of those, and that's it. Okay, now we're starting here because during the last episode we moved our airport away, our cargo airport away. Oh my, that's big, isn't it? That's a big stockpile of stuff to get rid of. Oh dear me. Yeah, so we had to put in a train route to connect that cargo airport into the rest of our network so the goods could be transferred to and from wherever the airport air routes were going. And I discovered, having played on a little bit after that we had a bit of an issue. And it's well over a month since I last played this, and I can't quite remember if I fixed it or not. Yeah, so I made some rudimentary notes about what needed to be done, and I've made a note about this sort of airport line fix, but I'm not sure if I've already fixed it or if I need to do something else just to make it more efficient. And coming into this game now, having an overlook of what's going on, I thought, actually, no, there's another way we can do this. Because we do have, if we go into our freight hub here, we do have a couple of free terminals still. Platform 8, for example, which is, yeah, that's not really free. 7 and 8 are on the same piece of track, so that won't work. But we do have 11 and 12 free, and they are split. Actually they're split at both ends, so 11 is that side and 12 is this side. And what I then noticed was, if we go to our routes display here, we don't actually, so yeah, I think that red line, which I think is the Chengdu line, does alternate into that platform. But we do have tracks here which aren't being used at the moment because I did all sorts of jiggery-pokery with those routes. What I might do, in fact, to save this airport line getting congested with the Baghdad and the Erawan and the Fukushima lines, which is what it did. In fact, I got a deadlock situation after a few months of playing forward after the last episode, is if we actually move this airport route to go into platform 12 and just connect it up through here, which we should be able to do, I think. So that's our first task. So platform 12 is, hang on, let's just get that again. So that is this one here. So what I want to do is get across there. Okay, let's take some of these signals out because these aren't actually needed anymore. We may have to relocate our signal box and this passageway as well. So we want to get across. Let's see if we can do that. So we want no catenary, bridges and tunnels shouldn't matter here. High-speed track, obviously. Can we go from there? We can out to here. Yes, we can. Right, let's get rid of these signals for a second. That's it. And that one, yeah, we can put them in later. And let's do this. So we're going from, those should be two-way signals, don't worry about that. No, don't worry about that at all. So that should go into there like so, and then come up here like that. That's actually maintaining very good speed. Only drops down to 50 as it actually gets into the zone of the station anyway. Okay, so okay, what if can I do it from here? Would that give me better results? Ooh, that's nice and straight. I like that. let's do that into there. Okay. And go into single track. Now we need this to be double, don't we? So we need to come down here like so. And then we can have our junction there. That looks good. And yeah, yes, that won't interfere with the other routes, the Baghdad and the Fukushima. And no, I think Fukushima is the orange, Erewhon is the brown, and the black one is Baghdad, so that's not affected at all, in fact, by this. So if we actually change this line, we'll do it here, terminal. So the Ajaxpost air freight can go into platform 12. Now it's complaining because why? Oh, because that. Okay, which train is that? That is the one already in the. That's the one in the station already. Okay, can I send you back to Ajaxpost West? Yeah, you can get out of there. That is fine. Okay, so let's just put some signals on here. Do I want to alternate to that other platform it was on, actually, which was 14, wasn't it? Let's have a look at that line. So we do already still have an alternate there, so we could alternate to 14. We could still do that, and 14 isn't used by anybody else, so we should be okay. Now the issue then is signalling, isn't it? But if we put a signal here, we should still be alright. Let's try that. Signals, that'll be you, one way, yes. So if I put a signal in there, good. Can I put these signals here without upsetting the alternate running? I can put it up there, in fact. Yeah, that looks good, actually. Do we need this? Oh, that's that signal there. That's fine. Don't really need that one there, to be honest, but I'll leave it in. No, let's take that one out. There you go. So that is train 53. What's train 71 doing? You're filling up at the airport. Yeah, there's not much to go out into the hub from the airport. We're coming up there. Don't have the delete key still on. Well, that was good. I didn't need to adjust the signal box at all. So these two should. Let's get this going a bit faster. That is you, isn't it? Yes. You're coming up there. That is good. Actually, do we want a clearance signal there? No, I think we should be alright. I'm not sure if clearance signals are a thing, to be honest. That's the term I've used, but I'm not... Where the hell are you going? Why are you going... Why is it going into 14? Oh dear. Right, let's try that again. So 12, which is that one there. Oh, is it because is there another train going at the Chengdu? Where's 13 is... Oh, the other end. No, you're not going to get to 13, have you? Well, you might be able to, but I do not want you to get that side of the hub. Okay. Yeah, that's good, I suppose. It works. Unless, of course, he is already set on a destination before he left the airport. That might have been what's going on there. Okay, let's have a look at this airport. Oh dear. Ajaxpost. Oh, Struth. We have got so much going on. We've actually got the large capacity cargo what are they called? Stands. Cargo buildings. 338. So it's holding as much as it can. Unfortunately, unlike the other types of station, train, road, ship, you can't simply add extra buildings to add extra capacity, which is rather annoying. Do we want another plane on there? How many have we got? We've got a lot. Already too many. Which takes me to the next thing I wanted to do here, actually, is to increase throughput. We can add an extra runway to this. Let's see if we can do that. So if we come here to configure, I should be able to. Is it right? So that's the runway. Oh, that's the taxiway. I think it puts taxiway in all on its own. Okay, so runway, what, AIA? Not quite sure what that means. So if I click you, I can put you there. There. Okay, and you up there. Cool. I don't think. Oh, we might have to turn them around later. Actually, no, that makes sense having it in that direction, I suppose. AIA. Oh, that's the. That is presumably from the mod, isn't it? Can't imagine it's any different, but we'll use the modded one. Okay, so if I put you in there, so let's put the taxiway in automatically. Do we want takeoff and landing in different directions? Probably not, to be honest. No. Do I want approach lights? I could put them in there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and that should improve the throughput of that station. Shall I tidy that area up a little bit? That looks a bit better. Oops, that's the train, that's the tunnel. Again, as I think I said in the last episode, using the sort of the advanced feature of changing the tunnel and bridge, tunnel depth and bridge height, it can, I think it's that setting in the config file that does that weird thing to the ground if your tunnel isn't as deep as it expects it to be. So where are you going into? Still going into 14. Where are you going? You're going into 11. I don't know why it's... Okay. Oh, we don't appear to have a problem with our airport shuttle, but there you go. Okay, so that's... Ooh, look, we've got loads of planes coming in. That's better. That should get a better throughput on that airport. Where are you actually going? You're going to Hong Kong, aren't you? Can I make a similar change to Hong Kong? That is Hong Kong, isn't it? Yeah. Could do, because we actually have 2 routes coming in here. So it makes sense to improve this airport as well. Have you got large capacity buildings? No, you're the small ones, aren't you? In which case, if I remove 3 and 4... Actually, let's remove 2 to start with. No, don't do that. Configure it first. If I remove that one and then put the high capacity cargo terminal in there. Good. Yeah, which gives us 338 as opposed to 58. Significant improvement. And let's see, can we actually add that extra runway? Oh, we can. Right, this is the standard one. That looks better. In fact, does this... No, if I do that. Ah, so it's selecting the inner one for landing and the outer one for exit. And same... Okay. That's interesting. Didn't realise it would do that, but there you go. How much have we got waiting here? No. That needs to go to Terminal 2. That's better, so it's not overflowing. And I can do the same thing, although I don't think it's strictly necessary on the error one. That's it, the error one route. You can go in there and just make sure that goes to Terminal 1. Okay, and do these lines have alternate setup? Yes, you do. The Hong Kong one. No, don't alternate to Terminal 2. Just do 3. Well, and 4 perhaps. Yeah, might as well. That's good. Do I want to do the same thing for Port Moresby? You've only got the... No, that's okay. You've only got that one route coming in, and you've only got 3 planes. There shouldn't be an issue there. I don't think Ajaxpost... There you are. This is the passenger terminal, the passenger airport. Again, you've only got the passenger routes coming in, so I don't think we need to worry too much about additional landing runways there. Now, the other thing I did notice when looking at this is that we've got some very old planes here. If we go into that, it says condition very bad. It's only 18 years old, so perhaps we ought to bump these up. So how much? We've got 101 people waiting there, and in Hong Kong... Oh, you're going into this airport here, are you? 383. Ooh. And I've got the... Well, that's interesting. Don't think that's the high capacity building, but it takes 99. Interesting. Okay, maybe passengers work differently to cargo? Yes, so I think I want to replace these aeroplanes. So let's go there, let's come here, let's manage these vehicles. What have we got at the moment on here? You are a de Havilland Comet. Okay, and you're carrying 21. We could do with expanding that a little bit, I think. So the Comet. Oh, you're a large plane. Good. So that is you. So what else have we got? You're faster, carrying less. Okay, the McDonnell Douglas. Oh, remember when I when I first upgraded my aeroplanes, we had a loading speed problem on some of these. I've got Concorde now, but I don't think this route is appropriate for Concorde. So what's your loading speed? Is 4. Oh, that's slow, isn't it? Whereas this one is 1. 6. Good grief. Concorde loads at 4. You carry a little less. You're a bit faster. What about these jet? You've got a loading speed of 6. That's not on, is it? No, I don't want anything that loads that slowly. The Canadair. You're a bit slower, but a bit bigger. Oh. Okay, well, I like you. This DC-10. You carry 90. Oof. It's not a long route, though, is it? Izmir to Hong Kong. At all. Okay, so you're nearly 8 million to run. What are our current aircraft? 1.5. Okay. But no, you are carrying a huge number of people. Something like the Hercules. It's a bit of an old-fashioned prop, though, isn't it? That carries all cargo. To be honest, although this carries 1 less, it goes that bit faster. I quite like the 737. Or the Canadair. I think I'm using that somewhere else as well, actually. Carries more. It's not as far. Okay, let's try that. Our current rate is 91. It's gone up. Oh, okay. What's your problem? Cannot be used by... It's not a... Oh, is that the cargo variant? Oh, bother. passengers. Does it not have... That was the Canadair, wasn't it? Does it not have a... Ooh. Right, so I don't get carried away with the Concords. Oh, we'll have to use the BA Aerospace then. I mean, I would have hoped that all cargo meant all cargo, including people, but apparently it doesn't. That's blinking annoying, isn't it? Okay. No passenger. No. That's all we're using. That carries too many people, really. And you're too expensive. Okay, we'll go with the 146. It's just a relatively small aircraft, to be honest, but there you go. And our rate has gone down, so let's add another aircraft to that. Splendid. Are you taking the colour? Oh, you do. You are. There you go. Yep, that's fine. Nice looking aircraft. Okay, we've got that sorted. Now, as you know, one thing I do before I come into these episodes is I take a look at our old vehicles and do a replacement of anything that's running very bad. And I do a lot of that off camera, but there's one I looked at here which was Chengdu, the commercial delivery here, which gave me pause for thought. We've actually got coming into Chengdu, we've got the industrial delivery, and we've also got the Chengdu exchange, which takes bricks, well, brings bricks in from the dockside there and takes goods out for delivery to our northern island up there. So that's quite a separate thing. I'm going to leave that separate. We've also got coming in here, the export, which basically connects our goods factory here to Chengdu, mostly to supply goods to our hub and take stuff out. Now, what I was thinking was, because that one's making a fair amount of money, these two local services are losing money, would it make more sense to take those deliveries out of here to do both delivery for the train station and also locally in Chengdu, or simply reconfigure these local deliveries? Because one thing I noticed was, particularly I think for commercial, the industrial, no, it wasn't commercial, the blue one, I think it was commercial. If we look at our split, oh no, that's it, split of cargo. Yeah, we've got a lot of these industrial zones. Where was it? Down here. Was it down here? Am I in Chengdu? Am I getting this right? Hang on, has the game done something? The game has done something. Oh, you... Okay, rude word. Yeah, when I first came into this episode, back in December 1979, there was no connection here. This road here wasn't in place. The game has done that. It had a little bit of a stub going out here, and I had planned to connect it in here so I could have my routes going round here to make sure all these industrial buildings out here were covered. But the game has gone and done that for me. So, okay, thank you, game, but you've just prevented me from showing off something I wanted to show off. But anyway, so if we're actually looking then at our cargo deliveries, then you're not getting anything, although I think you are... you're not within reach of the train station, nor just about reach of that truck stop there. So what might be worth doing... I was thinking actually of moving that truck stop perhaps down here. So what would happen if I tried that? Let's go to buildings, cargo drop-offs. We just want a 12 metre dropping off point. So if I put you No, take that way. If I put you there... Actually, what does that... That doesn't cover that. Your residential... Ooh, there are a couple of industrial buildings there which aren't covered by the train station. So perhaps this stop would be... we've got those there, haven't we? Which need to be covered. So I still need 8th Street there, don't I, really? If I put one in down here... What about the commercial zone, which is the one we're actually looking at here? Again, some of these locations on the outside of the city aren't getting... They are covered, but then they've not received any goods yet. Do you know what I'm going to do? I am going to, I think, change this so that this export truck line here services both of those. Both those internal Chengdu local deliveries, I think, rather than a small local truck delivery. The other problem we've got at the moment is we either have quite small, slow and old road vehicles for doing this, or somewhat bigger and faster lorries to do sort of the intercity stuff. And we don't want fast, big lorries doing internal local deliveries, really, because we don't have the roads for them. The roads are at maximum 37, unless I put these 4-lane streets in. I don't think I've got any in Chengdu at the moment. Unless I put 4-lane streets in which it goes a bit faster than 37. So, but I think later on we do get slightly better vehicles for local deliveries. I'm in a quandary here. What shall I do? I'm going to... You can tell me off if I get this wrong in the comments, of course. Yeah, let's change the export to do all this stuff which the local commercial and industrial deliveries are doing. So the export, you are currently using the little Isuzu, but I want you to also carry fuel, and that's the thing with these vehicles, is they don't carry fuel. The Isuzu flatbed, no, there's a separate tanker for that, whereas the tarpaulin trucks do. But you carry 70, not much less actually. So it's a flatbed, wasn't it? Obviously the flatbed. That carries 14. Okay, I think we can use the tarpaulin for this. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it a much longer route. And we'll see how that pans out. So what I want this line to do is, after coming to Chengdu branch, is to then... So where's the commercial? I want the commercial line up, don't I? Which is the blue, light blue one. So coming out of there, you are going up here to 13th Street. So add 13th Street. That looks right. Yep. And then you can do 8th Street. Yes. Do I want you to come down here at all? Let's leave it like that for the moment, I think. So what are you taking from there? Okay, let's check this. So you are taking from there everything, apart from steel and plastics. That's right, because that's being used for the manufacture of goods. That's all right. We can do that. Okay, so if I do that, now commercial, do I have any specific settings for you? You're taking... Okay, so we could add in, yeah, just set that to tools, bread and goods on this one. That's on Chengdu branch. We'll unload everything there, and we'll load that, and also I suppose that, and where's fuel? Oh, it can't take fuel because we haven't changed the trucks over yet. Okay, that's fine. I think that will do. Okay, so let's do that, and then we'll manage these vehicles, and we will change them for the tarpaulin. Good, which means I should then be able to set this to pick up the fuel as well, not oil. Okay, so that's all the, not that either, so that's all the industrial and all the commercial goods. Okay, that's splendid. Do I want any more trucks on this? We might do that actually, so let's clone just a couple more of those. That's good. And you, what vehicles do we have on here? We have you carrying nothing, so I'll sell you. You're carrying 3, you're carrying 6. Okay, we'll leave you for the moment. And the industrial one, if I click you, you are carrying 5, you're carrying nothing, so I'll sell you. And this one carrying 1, no, I won't worry about that, sell you. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll wait for those trucks to do their business, and then I will sell all those vehicles. Actually, if I can, oh yeah, I can sell you now. You, that, sell you. And this vehicle here, wherever you are, you'll drop off in a second, and we can sell you, and then I can remove both those lines as they're now replaced by the export. There we go. So these 2 lines, line manager, Chengdu industrial delivery can be deleted. Yes. Chengdu commercial delivery can be deleted. Splendid. Alright, so we've got some goods there ready to go that have come in from the hub into the town. And I could have replaced the commercial and industrial routes, those distinct routes, with a single rationalised route. Actually, I think what we'll do is this goods export one, we'll put it on the larger terminal, which is 2, isn't it? I think, yeah, 2. Yeah. Ooh, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Did I? No. What's going on here? What have I? Did I change the wrong thing? Yes. Oh, what have I done? And you're on that line. Right, so you're going through properly, and you're not going out that way at all. You must come out that way. Oh dear me. No, not 1. You will be on 3. That's it. And you will be on 2. Right, that's better. So you're both on the longer terminals, longer platforms. So should any goods stack up, you can pick it up. Good. Do I need them to wait for anything here? No, probably not. I don't think. Okay, so that's that sorted. The other thing I wanted to look at again was Rangpur. We really are struggling to get these lines working profitably. So the issue we've got is I think it's the Baghdad steel bulk. There, which drops steel off there. You're making loads of money actually. The Rangpur freight bulk, is it? You're making loads. You're going out that way. Rangpur goods. You're making money. Rangpur plastics. Okay, they're all making money. That's interesting. Maybe I don't need to do anything at all, because I had kind of thought that I would. It was Rangpur goods would consolidate these 2 services into one, because they're both basically going the same. They are going exactly the same route. They're both going to the steel mill, well, this general sort of industrial hub, and then up here, but carrying different goods. So maybe there isn't really an issue with that. So this, which train, where are you? You're going to the steel mill carrying that. Could you? You could carry more. Okay, so let's manage that vehicle. And we can add more of those on. Okay, whichever wagon that is, what is it? Are you going to tell me what wagon you are? A cocky 10,000. I can search for that, can't I, Koki? There you are. And that'll be you by the look of it. Add another one of you. What did I just do? Don't think I'd know what I did then. So we're gonna... Oh. Add. That's it. Move it forward. Right, so I've got 116 capacity. And we've got... quite... Oh, we've got loads actually waiting there. This train could be a lot bigger. Actually, couldn't it? So let's have a look at that. So this Koki, we've got you. You carry 20. You carry liquid goods. You carry 16. Because 10 and 12 times 4, which is 5 container cars as opposed to 4 container cars. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, that's fine. And this train here, which is carrying the steel. Oh, have we finally got our steel services sorted out? Are we getting... We're getting a relatively balanced coal and ore supply. It was really unbalanced in the previous episodes, wasn't it? I think. You may remember better than I do. Possibly. So have we got steel waiting here? We have got a little bit of steel, but where's the train? Oh, you've only just left and you're fully loaded. Could we put another wagon on there? Now, let's leave it like that for the moment. And let's see how that pans out. Another route we haven't looked at for quite some time is this logs route, coming out here from Yerevan Forest into Turpan and coming in here. One of our very first cargo routes, certainly our first ship route, if I remember correctly. These boats, I think I looked at these before, and I'm not sure I can replace them with anything particularly exciting. Are we getting enough? It's going up to the sawmill. Where's the sawmill? There you are. You're getting nearly enough. Actually, it's equally. It's split between the MBN forest and the Yerevan forest. Okay. Interesting. Not sure how the Dien forest is getting here, but it does somehow. Okay, when I play if I start a new game of this, I'm going to have to take more control of loading and unloading rules, so things get delivered exactly where I want them, and not let the game do it for me, which usually works out well. We have been very profitable. I can't deny the game does make money if you let it, but it does make sort of control and management of it, if you want to do that later on in the game, become that much more difficult. Anyway, these vehicles here, I don't think we can really replace them with anything terribly exciting. So are you small or large? You're the Votran towboat. You're small, you see. I mean, I could put a large dock on these. So you're carrying logs. So we've got you. You go a bit faster, carry a lot more. Could put you on. You carry vastly more. Way too much more. And you're a tugboat. It'd be inappropriate to use you for this, although you carry all the cargoes. We need a lot more of you. Okay, what if I replace them with the Axel? And you cost me 100 grand more to run a year. But the line, just about makes enough. Unless we put another forest in here, of course. Give us more logs. Wonder if we could do that. Could do. Okay, so what have we got here in terms of dock size? I think you are probably all small still. Build a small... Oh, you're large. So we could... And you... Where's the other one? You're over here. Oh, that bank looks unfriendly, doesn't it? You're large as well, then, I imagine. Yeah. Okay. Right, so in that case we can replace both of these with the Axalp. There you go, replace you. And that gives me a line rate of 648, which is way more than is necessary. So what I'm going to do is stick in another forest in here. So let's do that. That is industry, isn't it? And we want to create a forest. Around here. Yeah, something like that. That's good. And we'll get rid of that road. Put our own country road in there. But what I'll do is I'll upgrade this. There we go. And then you can come up here. Like so. Darn it, too close. Like that. Okay, take you away. No, don't do that. Do that. Like so. And there. Done. And you highlight both of them. That's lovely. Should we put some actual trees down here so it looks a little bit more... What am I looking for? They're assets, aren't they? Ah, there they are. Yeah, I don't do this sort of decoration very often. Brush side, yeah. Randomize. We'll take everything. Skip collision, no. There we go. Looks a bit more like a genuine forest. Not by much, to be honest, but, you know. And if we do... reduce that strength, make that a bit bigger. There you go. Put a little bit of country road in there. Unfortunately, we don't have the old dirt track anymore, do we? Unfortunately, no. So it'll have to be this. No, I can't see anything. Actually, if I take you away, that's it. There we go. And I could actually connect this up as well. Like so. Be good, wouldn't it? Okay. Not that we really need to take all those logs to the station here, but we'll see how that does. I probably made that line now hugely unprofitable. But there you go. Oh, looking again at my list of vehicles, we've got some which are very old, including some of our... Actually, these are... That's on the same route, isn't it? They're 25 years old, those passenger trains. We had a new selection of passenger trains available to us, didn't we? So could we make use of those? Now, this is a lovely, sexy, high-speed-ish... Where are you? Oh, there it is. It goes under the airport, doesn't it? Yeah. So what do you guys carry? 94 passengers? That's not a lot, is it? Whereas the Fukushima, it got 65 waiting there, and in Fukushima, actually it looks like it's doing a fairly good business. That it takes away people in a good, timely fashion. So let's have a look at that. So which vehicles are you? You are... Okay, a 503, 517. Okay. Some sort of multiple unit. And you cost me... And how much you cost me to run? 1.6 million a year. Right, so... Let's see, what do we have? Multiple units. Electric. We've got Shinkansens. We've got you. Ooh. You got 99. This service currently goes at 62. Okay, is that all? Carries 18 though. You carry 15. You're just a power unit, are you? Okay. What about the romance car? You've got 90 carrying 56. 135 at 90. Ooh. Oh, you're older trains. In fact, so oh, you're not. You're 1981. 141. 40. Is that just the power unit? Let's add that. It looks like it's just the power unit with 45 capacity. Well, what are you? Difficult to tell from these little icons, isn't it? I mean, that. Yeah, that. This okay. So, right. So, my thinking is that is the front of the train. These will be the carriages in the middle. Do we need a power unit as well? If we add some of those. You know, I had this. There was a UK, a British HST, a 125 as I always call them, mod in the game for my Bristol series, and I think that actually needed a power car. There was a specific item on this list that needed to run. You could build a consist with it all looked fine and dandy, looked good, but without the actual power car in the middle, it didn't go anywhere. So maybe this does a similar thing. Let's try, shall we? It's a 48. Add another one of you. Give me 63 and the one at the end. 81. So it's a little bit less. Are these trains all full? 94, 22, 16. You're probably just loading, aren't you? Okay, if I put another one of you in to give me 96, will you actually then run? Okay, so where's the chuffer puffer? You're waiting for a free path, are you? Well, you are moving. Excellent. And how much do you cost me to run? 1.6. I think that's about the same, isn't it? Yeah, you go faster. Oh dear, multiple vehicles are in very bad condition. Yep. And what do you look like there? Ooh, you're a very, I don't know, we don't see trains like that on UK rail network, do we? As far as I'm aware. That does look very foreign. Anyway, that was complaining about bad vehicles. What else do we need to change? Okay, so we've got these. Yes, the Chengdu combat transfer. Is that all you're doing? Oh, you're that train there. Yes. Taking the combat we've built here down to the dockside for distribution to our northern island of Hong Kong and Port Moresby, or indeed down into Chengdu for other purposes. So you are making loads of money. You carry 198. Where is that train at the moment? You're going to the dockside, fully loaded. We could do with a longer train or two trains. I think a longer train. Oh, I've got 2 power units on that one. All right, let's configure that then. You're going to be diesel, of course, because this is a freight service. Now, which loco are you at the moment? You're the Russian TE3, which is a fairly old model now, isn't it? That's you up there. 62. Is that how fast you're going? Yep. With just 1, 2, 3, 6. We could do better than that. This Chinese one, perhaps. Only going 62, but that much more powerful. You go slower and are less powerful. Okay, I'm not going to use you. We've got the die class, DJ class rather. Midland Red? Really? New Zealand. Ah. Yes, I am putting some other sort of tropical mods into the game. I don't know how often we'll see them. From places like Australasia, Australia and New Zealand, and indeed South America. I think I've put some Brazilian mods in. We might have actually seen them already. Just to sort of spice it up and just use some mods from different countries that I don't normally use in the game. No, your little locos. I think this one will do nicely actually. So we will put one of you on. That's good. You go at 62. That is a naffy, is it? Oh, it's a flat car. That's okay. And we're just carrying combat, aren't we? So we'll just do anything which takes combat. So that is you, the Chinese one. Okay, you go at 62, carry 30. You just carry, you go faster but carry less. We could use you then. Red livery? We could do that. Your load speed is 5. You don't, okay, you take longer to load. Should we go, let's go red, shall we? So we've got a current capacity of 198, 210, 202 meters long. Our current length is 200. Okay, let's see how that pans out. Should we change the colour of this vehicle to be that kind of red colour? Okay, that does look very bright red, doesn't it? Or maybe it doesn't. It doesn't seem to affect the train. Okay, you're some distance away there, aren't you? The thing is, if I attempt to smooth this terrain up, I might get water. Should we try it? Well, we get beach. That's what we get. No, I don't think that will work terribly well. I put in a new brush mods, a new brush size mod in. So I'm just having to get used to using that. So I think it adjusts both the maximum and the minimum sizes of these. Oh, did you just come out of there? Okay, fine. I've got loads. Okay, this route here, I think we probably need a couple more vehicles on there. That'll do. And our Chengdu export line. How is that doing now? You're losing money. Great. Absolutely great. Why are you not carrying stuff? Why are you not carrying stuff? Oh, have I messed up these instructions? So at Chengdu, go load and unload everything. At Chengdu branch, unload everything and load those things. And then come back out. So you're going out that way. That's fine, I think. From there. Yeah, that's all good. So why is it... Ooh. Oh. Yeah, okay. Is this because the goods aren't... The goods must be being delivered, surely. They're being loaded there. Being unloaded at those places. Oh. Heck. Actually, it's not that different. Ooh, okay. This is not pretty. Your consumers, Chengdu. Yeah, you're not getting a lot going to Chengdu. But then a lot of this stuff will go through to the train station anyway for distribution to the hub. Steel. Why are we not getting steel in? Are you the steel train coming in? You are. Okay. You must give me a lot of goods. Yeah, they're going onto the train. Oh, hang on. Are you taking... Ah, are you taking goods? You're not taking many, you're taking mostly... You're taking some goods from here. Oh, you are picking them up? Yeah, there are some coming in. Good. Well, maybe I don't need quite so many vehicles on here then. Okay, I'll sell you. So I think I did add one or two, didn't I? To cover the local distribution. So what are you carrying? Slow down a bit. You're carrying 16. So what are you going to do with those? We've got some stuff to deliver here into Chengdu itself. That's good. Oh, where's it gone? It hasn't gone yet. So you've still got 2 goods on you. That could be part of the problem, is that it takes... If it's got any goods at all here... You haven't got any. You've got 4. That's the trouble with having it picking up in 2 places, isn't it? So let's have another check of that line. Could do with a multi-compartment vehicle, which do exist, but I'm not sure they exist yet in the game. Let's wait less time there. Let's make it just 50 seconds, say. See if that makes it better. Don't think we've got multi-compartment road vehicles as yet. No, they'll be coming along at some point, I hope. Oh no, the line is carrying some tools and some combat. That's good. Okay, that might turn out alright. I'm not going to hold my breath though. So, okay, right, let's just check that airport thing again. And we'll wrap the episode up. We've got, oh good, got 2 planes in at once. So it's doing that better than it did before, I think. Oops. Maybe we could move those terminals further apart. We wouldn't get this obvious sort of pretend collision kind of thing going on there. That's working better, and it looks like we're getting through the goods here. Okay, that looks better. Air shuttle is doing very nice business indeed. Oh! It's used the correct platform 12 for a change. It does work sometimes. That is really nice to know. Happy about that. And you're full as well. This is good. That's working very nicely indeed. I just want to check then. Here. Yeah, that line. Yeah, should be alright. Looks like it's going to be alright. And that, I think, is where we're going to leave this episode for the moment. So I will say thank you so much for joining me today. Where can I find? Ooh, ow! On a train. Can we ride on that new one? Though a fair chunk of that I think is underground, isn't it? The Fukushima line. Which one have we got? Is there one here? There is one here. It is indeed the Chuffer Puffer Express, which I think was named by. He doesn't do much YouTube anymore. Steve M4 also ran the Abandoned Historical Infrastructure channel on YouTube, but he's kind of put that to one side for the moment. But I believe he is still very much a modder of Transport Fever 2. Yeah, I think it was him who suggested this name, possibly in jest, but I don't care. I'm going with it anyway. So yeah, I will say thank you so much for joining me today for this episode of Transport Fever 2. If you've enjoyed this, it'd be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbs uppy button. Even better, once this train gets out the station, why aren't you moving? No, we're not on pause. We are running on time too. Wonder what it's waiting for. I don't know. Yeah, even better. If you've got something to say about what I'm doing with the game or the game itself, then please do drop a note into the comments box below. That would be awesome. Other than that, of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. I'm going to check and get this running as a cab ride momentarily. Not quite sure why it sat there. Anyway, from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever 2. Until the next time, bye-bye for now.